Just tie my hair up and then I'll let everyone in. Hair's up. She means business. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to make another coffee. Damn it. Hello.
Hello, Pippa.
How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm good. I love your hair.
Oh, thank you so much.
When did you get it done?
No, actually, it is a little bit because of the sun, I suppose. Because today, even in October, we are having 30 degrees. Yes, and that is why I think that my hair, they were a little bit copper, but now they became brighter and lighter, I suppose. And it is quite significant and noticeable.
It really is. I think it's lovely. Who else has arrived? Hi, Paulina. Welcome. Good to see you. We'll just wait a few more beats because I'm pretty sure there's going to be more of you than this, but let's see how we get on. But yeah, it looks lovely. I find that with the sun as well in my hair, it just like makes it go, yeah, even lighter. I get quite nice natural highlights in the sunshine.
I like your color very much.
Thank you. Well, I like yours.
Oh.
We're all fabulous, aren't we? Let's get my little notes up as well quickly while we're waiting. How are you, Paulina? Are you okay?
Yeah. Need time to unmute myself. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I'm in a little job trip,
Short trip.
Yeah, job trip. So, yeah.
Away for work.
I'm in Berlin now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thanks for bringing the microphone down as well.
Yeah, I forget. Yes.
Then. Here they come, thick and fast. In they come. Oh, that's exciting. Is it a nice trip so far? Oh, no, you've muted yourself.
Yes, it's nice. I now have a lot of friends here, so I meet with a lot of friends. Yes, the weather was not very good, but today is better. So
yeah,
I hope to have a walk around the city after
lovely.
our lesson.
Yeah, be a tourist for a bit. Lovely. Hello, Elena. Hello, Zarina. Welcome. As you know, I'm a stickler for starting on time, so I will get started. We'll do a little warm up. We are going to do more of a little warm up today because we've just been running out of time, and doing everything that I want to get in is hard when we only have 2 hours, but we can't be here all day, can we? So stand if you want, or be sat down nice and upright. I will be sat because I'm in my bedroom, or my office, should I say. Let's just do some shoulder rolls, my loves. Sitting upright, imagine those hips are really heavy, and let's just lift those shoulders forward and up and back down. Really wake them up. I know it's hard if you've got a laptop on your lap, Paulina, but good job. Good. Let's get that almost ache, the heat rising a little bit. Good. Lovely. And maybe free it up a little bit. Maybe get those ribs isolating, have a little wiggle, but keeping those hips nice and weighted on your chair. Yeah, look at us. I feel like Shakira. Woo, yeah. Lovely jubbly. Have a little shake off. Excellent. Let's bring our breath in as we lift our shoulders up to our ears, breathing in. And nice and slowly let those shoulder blades fall down your back on the out breath. Good. And I can see you're using that out breath. So yeah, nice and deep in. Lift, feel those ribs expand, and really breathing out. Releasing. Good. Have a little shake. We'll do one more. Breathing in and out. Lovely. Let your right ear fall to your right shoulder. And if you want to imagine a little daffodil or flower down at the ground, maybe reach your left hand towards the ground just to stretch out this side of the neck. We can often carry a lot of tension there. And just take some breaths to mindfully breathe into that space. So I always use my hand as a little like visualization for you. But as you breathe in, imagine you're sending the breath into that neck. And on the out breath, you're allowing yourself to release a little bit more. And if you do want to even tilt a little bit, feel free. But just imagine you're reaching down to a daffodil, trying to grab that, stretching. Take a nice breath in again. Forget about the daffodil, let your hand hang heavy, and then restack slowly. Lovely. And before we move on to the next side, can you feel a difference? I already can. It feels more spacious on this side. Okay, good. It shows you that you need to stretch this muscle out. You might be overworking it. Good. Think up and over. Let's go left ear to left shoulder. Oh gosh, I definitely feel tighter this side. And again, breathing in, sending that expansion to your neck, allowing the head to hang heavy. And if you want to, with your right hand, reach down as if you're picking a beautiful flower, or there's a small child pulling you to a toy shelf, something like that, whatever you want to imagine. Just allow that stretch. And again, if you want to just pull even further on that, maybe like tilt a little bit more from the ribs, from the back, feel free. One more nice inhale. And then gently restack, let go of that hand. Oh yeah, lovely. And then let's just turn it to one shoulder, looking over that shoulder. See if you can, not forcing it too far, but see if you can look behind you almost. Good. Remember to breathe, and then to the other shoulder. I've had quite a stiff neck and back this week, so I thought doing a little bit more on the neck and shoulders might be a good idea. And just alternate from side to side for me. And again, let's just get some mobility happening. You can pick up the pace a little bit. Just remember to breathe. We're not forcing anything too strenuously. We're just waking up and warming up our necks and therefore our voices. Lovely, lovely stuff. Then drop your chin to your chest. And just like we did on the sides, I just want you to imagine that you're breathing into the back of your neck. You might feel it pull down between your shoulder blades a little bit. That's fine. Don't hurt yourself, but just feel the stretch. And allow your breath to fill the space, fill the area that might feel tense or like it needs a little bit more airing out. And let that out breath help you release more into the stretch. It's the tiniest, simplest stretch, but it's so good. Good. One more inhalation there. Oh, a new face. Hello, Igor.
Hello, Pippa.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Restack. Come back to neutral for me. Welcome. Haven't seen you before. How are you?
All is good. Yeah, thank you.
All is good. Excellent. We're just doing a little warm-up, Igor. I always start with something a little bit physical, okay? So we've just been moving our shoulders and necks a little bit because it's very helpful for our vocal folds and for our voices. So and another face. Hello, Anastasia. So just join in, follow my lead. We're just going to do something a little bit more exciting now. We're going to do my favorite thing, reaching up to the sky. If you are sat down, Igor, just make sure your hips are nice and heavy, your feet are nice and wide, and you're really nice and balanced and upright, ready to work. Reach to the sky. I want your hands sprayed. I want you really reaching. Maybe look up, actually. Imagine you're trying to grab something from the clouds. Let your breath do whatever it wants to do. You might find that you're stifling it a little bit. Reach and gently pull down on an out breath. Good. And yeah, like we're doing like a barbell kind of squat jobby. Let's imagine we're really pulling down and using that out breath to activate our core and our shoulders. We're going to get a bit more warmed up and a bit more active and get our breath and our body happening together. So again, we're going to reach up, feel that work. As you reach up, let those ribs lift. Good. Reach and pull down on an out breath. Good. This is my Tony Robbins favorite thing. I love this. One more time. Up. I lied. We're going to do it more than one time. And down. Use that out breath. Breathing in. Reach. And pull down. Good. Up. Down. Breathing in. Up. And down. One more time. Up. And down. Good. That one's really good because as we reach up, it actually encourages our ribs to release and expand and lift a little bit. If you couldn't feel that, maybe just have a little reach up now and just, you should feel your ribs are going to be moving a little bit. It's all attached. It's all part of one body, all right? And so our breath begins at the bottom of our ribs in our diaphragm when we breathe in. So we're just waking up all of this area so that we can be really good everywhere else as well and have a strong voice coming through on our vocal folds. Good. Well done, everyone. Have a little shake off. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're going to come straight into face workout stuff now. Tongue, lips, cheeks, all of that. This is going to ache, but I want you to stick with it. We're going to do tongue boot camp where we literally circle our tongues in one direction. We're going to do 6 times one way, just like so. You see my tongue going around in a circle? We're just going to do that 6 times one way, 6 times the other, then 5, then 5, then 4, then 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. In your own time, please remember to breathe. Thank you. Don't cheat yourself. Make sure you get all of those reps in. Our voice is a muscle. Our tongue, our lips, our vocal folds, they're all muscle. They need to be worked, just like our biceps and triceps and quads and calves. Okay? Remember to breathe. Really good, everyone. We will look a little bit silly, Igor. Stick with it. We're all in it together. Can't take ourselves too seriously, can we? Keep going. If you're feeling a dull ache anywhere, try and breathe through it. It's gonna ache probably in the back of your neck or under your tongue. Stick with it. It's not a race. Good. And if you have done, get your fingertips, maybe give yourself a little massage at the back of your neck. And again, just breathe. I always talk about breathing. It's very important. Not only does it keep us alive, but like I said, it is where the voice begins. And so the more we can connect to nice, deep, long breaths and learn to release tension on demand, the more flexible we'll be with our accents, with our British accents, with our characterizations and our attitudes and how we convince other people we're feeling a certain way or share how we're feeling a certain way. Good. Using the thumbs, let's go under that tongue. Really gently, guys. There's a meaty bit here. I want you to massage that nice and gently. Let your jaw hang loose. Try not to grunt your teeth as you do this. We're just going to give that bottom of the tongue a little massage. Good. Have a little explore, but don't be too hard or aggressive. And remember to breathe. So it's just under here, around here, giving it a little poke, seeing what's going on today down there. Good. Lovely. And then using these meaty bits of your hands, take the glasses off. We're just going to massage our temples gently. Make sure those shoulders are nice and loose. We're not doing this business. Nice and loose, nice and upright. We're active, we're working. Give those a little massage. And then we've got a lovely gap here where our cheekbones and our jaws are kind of like separated, I guess. We're just going to use that meaty bit to kind of release that jaw tension. Again, we're going to look a bit weird and silly, but who cares? And on the out breath, let that jaw release as best you can. Just do that a few times, using the breath with the movement. So out breath as we pull down. In. Good. We often carry a lot of tension around this area if we're like gritting our teeth or we're typing on a keyboard and we're getting a bit like, oh, I can't write this email. It all comes here. We just need to practice releasing that. Tension will interfere often with our British accents and our voices generally, right? We know this. If we've got a tense shoulder, we're going to be walking around in pain for a week, right? So again, this is just a really mindful approach to our voices and our anatomy, making sure we're respecting everything and making it work as efficiently as possible. Okay, good. Lovely. Now we're going to do pucker smiling. So what we're going to do is pucker. And like a proper pucker, like a proper like tight lip, like we've had a sour lemon or sweet or something. Pucker, smile. And like big smile, like goofy, like, oh my God, I'm so happy kind of smile. Pucker. Smile. Lovely smiles. Pucker. Smile. Let's get the eyebrows involved as well. So this pucker is a really like angry, confused pucker. Stroppy child. What? I don't want to do it. Shake your head. No, I don't want to do it. Good. Smiling. I'm so happy. Let's get those eyebrows wide. Yeah, good. Tiny, small, tiny pucker even. Stroppy child. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Let's get these hands involved as well. Yeah. Just won the lottery. And then we're really sad about it again. Oh my goodness. Good. And do you see how we're using the breath differently as well now? Smiling, sighing, not sighing, but pulling back. Oh my gosh, surprise. Good. One more time, surprise. Good. And then really stroppy, small. Might want to cross your arms. Stroppy, petulant child. Good, good, good. One more time. Oh my God, it's amazing. Amazing. Good. And I'm really stroppy. Good. And we'll finish one more time on a happy thing. Happy. Well done, everyone. Shake that off. Good. Good. I like us to use our hands and our bodies as much as possible. I'm just reiterating all of this stuff because I know Igor is new and hasn't been on one of my sessions before. We look a little bit silly, we get a little bit playful, and I do encourage you to be more creative in these sessions in terms of being playful with your physicality and energy and all of that sort of thing, just to help you understand how we use all of this, our whole bodies and face, to express ourselves. That's going to impact how you sound in your British accent. What kind of British voice are you developing, and how do you communicate? So that's why we kind of do all of that stuff, Igor, just so you know, filling you all in. Lovely jubbly. What else have we missed now? Oh yeah, tongue. So tongue hook, my favorite. This is an extra silly, slobbery one. We're going to imagine there's a hook in the end of your tongue. Ew, gross. And imagine that it's attached to a string, and we're going to pull it out. Okay, as a tongue. Keep pulling that string. Okay, make sure your hands are active and you're doing it with the movement. And on breath, so no sound for now, just follow my lead. We're going to pull it in different directions. Up high. Good, everyone. And to the left. Right. Oh my God. And there. Lovely. Now we're going to gently add some voice. Okay, so whatever sound comes out, follow my lead. Let's just see what happens. Doesn't have to be loud. We're just introducing some vocal movement. Okay. Ah, good. Ah, 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 yeah, lovely. Yeah, the more crazy you can look, the better. I love it. Good. And let that go. You might need to work your mouth a little bit. Have a little shake off. Well done. Again, we're just stretching that muscle. Our tongue is massive. Like, it goes, it's such a strong, complicated muscle, and it moves in so many wonderful, weird, brilliant ways. Just doing all of these exercises, again, it makes us realize what we're capable of, and how many shapes and the extremity of what we can do with our tongue. It just reminds us what that all is. Okay, so good. Well done, everybody. Let's do a little bit of articulation now. I'm just going to actually copy and paste, just in case you haven't got it from last time. We're going to do one of my favorites, the butter, the breading, the butter. I need to give it a better name. The butter breading, buttering the breading, buttering the bread. I can't talk today. What am I saying? This exercise, basically, we're going to look at some consonants. Okay, so we're going to do very simply, if you can read what I've just put in the group chat, I've written down a B, a D, and a G. So what we're going to do is just very simply, very quietly on voice, is say B, D, and G. We're just going to make those consonant sounds, okay? And what I want you to be aware of, again, this is just a mindfulness exercise to warm us into doing all of the complex sentence work and tongue twisters. Notice where your mouth is changing and what shape is being made on each consonant. And you will notice that the starts at the front of the mouth, the D is made by the tongue behind the teeth in the middle front of the mouth, and then the G starts back here. So let's just do that 3 times, and I'm just going to keep my head on profile for you and just demonstrate where the sound is being made. Okay, so we'll just do it in time together, very gently. We're not trying to be loud or stress anything too much. Let's just very quickly 3 times say B, D, G. Ready? B, D, G. Wait. B, D, G. Wait. B, D, G. Make sense? Everyone got that? I know some of you have done this before, but I just do want to make it extra clear. Good. Then we're going to do it backwards. So we're going to go G, D, B 3 times. Ready? G, D, B. G, D, B. G, D, B. Everyone got that? Could you all feel that the G is starting here The D is here, and the B comes from the lips, yeah? Everyone got that? Yes, lovely, happy nods. Excellent. Now we're going to kind of, this is where the buttering bread analogy is coming in. Like we're spreading butter on a piece of toast, we're going to kind of spread it one way and spread it the other way and spread it one way and spread it the other way. So I'll just demonstrate. We're going to keep it quite slow, and we'll change the rhythm a little bit. We're just going to do this. I'll demonstrate. B, D, G, G, D, B, B, D, G, G, D, B, B, D, G, G, D, B. Does that make sense? See what I'm doing with my hand as well? If you want to do that and imagine you're buttering some toast or visualize that, do it. It helps. It really, really helps. Okay, so good. We're not going to rest between each one, just like I did. We're going to jump from G, G, D, but we're going to keep going. So just follow my lead. Let's do it a few times until I say stop. Excellent. Well done, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. B, D, G, G, D, B, B, D, G, G, D, B, B, D, G, G, D, B, and rest. Everyone got that? Yeah, can you feel that energy moving forward and backwards in your mouth? Lovely. Excellent. Now we're going to do it unvoiced. So we're going to start with, might be a bit harder to hear, but we're not actually on the B, we're including our vocal folds. The following consonants are unvoiced consonants, okay? So we're just going to do exactly the same thing. Let's start with 3 ptks first of all, so PTK. Follow my lead, but if you want to start, because some of you have done this a lot now, if you want to start picking up the pace a little bit and practicing, please do, but don't lose the precision, okay? Don't muffle them up too much. So let's just have a little go voiceless in your own time, or follow my lead. Good. In fact, I made you do, we did it back and forwards that whole time, didn't we? Let's do that same thing again. Throwing you in the deep end, Igor, and making us just get on with it. Let's do the same thing again. So we'll just butter that bread straight away. Okay. When we're ready, let's do it one more time, and let's pick up the pace a little bit. Good. Everyone got that? Can you feel the difference between voiced and unvoiced as well? Yeah. One feels a little bit more breathy, and one's got a nice resonance vibration, and there's actually like a hum sound kind of going on there. B, D, G. Good. Lovely. Well done. Let's do chopping board then, and then we're going to crack on with our tongue twisters. So nice and upright again. I really want you to get in your bodies this time. We're going to do a simple call and response. I'll just give you an example. First of all, ba 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 ba, beep beep. Boo, 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 boo. So we'll do ba, be, boo. And what we're going to do is very simply imagine that we're chopping some vegetables on a chopping board with our sounds. And we're going to use our hands as a knife, or a karate hands, or drumsticks, whatever. I don't care, whatever you feel. Follow my lead. And we're just going to repeat after me. We're going to use consonants followed by either an a ba 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 vowel sound, or a b b b b, or a boo 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 boo. So it'll either be a b shape following the consonant, a b wide shape following the consonant, or a boo, a lip rounding following the consonant. Okay, so just keep an ear out. I know it can be a bit hard on Zoom, but just follow my lead. We'll start slow and we'll pick up the pace, and I will change the consonants as we go. Okay, any questions? I know a lot of you have done this before. Okay, let's go. Follow my lead. Here we go. Ba 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 ba. Good. B b b b. Boo 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 boo. Lovely. Ma 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 ma. M. Me 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 me. Me 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 me. Good. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. D D D D D D D D D D. Excellent. Well done, everyone. Now we'll do a G sound. Ga 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 ga. Gi 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 gi. Goo 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 goo. Lovely. Everyone getting the gist of that? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's pick up the pace a little bit more then. Let's do P for Pippa. Pa, 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 pa. P, 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 P. Good. La. La, 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 la. Lu, 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 lu. Li, 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 li. Lovely. V for vendetta. Va, 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 va. Vu, 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 vu. V, 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 V. Lovely. N for November. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Nu, 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 nu. Good. Curly K, 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 K. Lovely. W. Wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. Woo, 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 woo. Lovely, everyone. Let's come back to a B. B, 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 B. Boo, 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 boo. Ba, 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 ba. Excellent, everyone. Let's try a j. J, 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 j sound. Okay, so j, 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 j. J, 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 j. J, j. Ju, 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 ju. Yeah, nicely done. I'm just trying to think if there's any other ones that I haven't done in the that are going to be in the F. Let's do F. We rarely do F, so it's like V, which is voiced. It's the voiceless version of V. Okay, so fa. So let's have a little go. Let's do that again. Like a whisper. And one more time. Let's go back to D's because they're fun. Da 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 da. D D D D. D D D D D D D D D D. One more time. D D D D. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yay! Well done, everyone. That was your chopping board for this week. Fantastic. That's a really good exercise, and it's just nice and fun. It's really good to do on your feet. And if you're like in a circle with other people, or you meet up with other people and do like a little kind of like vibe with it, it's a really fun little one that loosens you up, like I said, physically and vocally. So well done. Let's come on to some tongue twisters now. I have also written out some phrases for us to practice, some kind of I suppose little scenes or little conversations for this week. That's what we're going to work on. So I wanted to do it last week, but we did run out of time. So I've picked a shorter list of tongue twisters for us to go through. We'll go through them all on mute. I'll just demonstrate and we can call and response individually in a group. And then what I'll do is we can go around individually. If you want to pick one to work on, we can do that. And then we will come to these little conversations of real life conversations I've had this week about being under the weather, the weather being miserable and all of that sort of stuff, so we can get some more practice in sounding British. All sound good? Yeah. So we've got the tongue twisters here. Repeat after me. We'll start on the near an ear. Let me just take a sip of water. Take a sip of water. Great. So first tongue twister. Near an ear, a nearly eerie ear. Zarina's face then was absolutely classic. Pure confusion. I loved it. Let's do it one more time. Near an ear, a nearly eerie ear. God, forgive me. Good. Lovely work, everyone. Shall I shoot the sheet? Excellent. The feather touched the better leather. Lovely. Well done, everyone. And with these tongue twisters, just remember, I can see you're doing it really well, actually, naturally, but we're just keeping them slow and we're not trying to over stress too much, but we are still trying to stress all of the shapes that we're trying to make. We are trying to articulate extra clearly. Okay, so good work. Next one. A loyal warrior will rarely worry. I hate this one. That's a good one. Well done. Let's do it one more time. A loyal warrior will rarely worry. Well done. To begin to toboggan, first buy a toboggan. Well done, lovely. T for 2 or T for 10. This is interesting. This is good. Well done, everyone. I'm seeing a lot of concentration, which is excellent. I don't want to see the concentration or the confusion. I want you to play this all really easy, guys. Remember, let's imagine this is easy breezy stuff. Try not to judge yourself too harshly. I'm seeing a lot of this kind of stuff happening today. We're getting cross at ourselves very quickly. Guys, you are learning something completely and having to think about something that has been second nature to you for God knows how long. Please go easy on yourself. This should be fun, okay? So approach it with curiosity, not hatred at yourself for not getting it right, okay? Well done, everyone. Let's move on. I won the raffle, but not the waffle. Good, everyone. Let's do that one more time. I'm going to say the final the waffle I said quite quickly, so I'm going to break it down a little bit slower. So I won the raffle, but not the waffle. Again. Good. Much better, guys. Well done. And the final one. There are 30 vegetarians and 50 pescatarians. I love this one. Lovely. Well done, everyone. So some of these are slightly longer, but I've condensed them down for today. So as we do more workshops, you'll find that some are quite similar, but I do change them up a little bit week on week. I've put near an ear and nearly eerie ear in there because I do feel like that's a sound I've noticed the last couple of weeks has been a bit tricky for some people, this ear and e and all of that business. So we're going to go around individually now. If you'd like to pick a tongue twister, we'll just work on one together individually. Everyone else, do keep an eye and know for first of all, that not every note I give to one person is applicable to you as well, but do keep your ears out for the ones that you think are applicable to you. Self-coach as we go through this when I'm working with people one-on-one. So who would like to go first and what tongue twister would you like to do? Pop your hand up or just unmute yourself. Great. Zarina, I saw your hand. Your real hand, not your digital hand in the corner come up. There we are. Lovely. Let's have a look. What do you want to do, Zarina?
First one, the near.
Yeah. That's the one I saw you react to, like, oh my God. Good. Let's have a go. Give it to me twice, please.
Near an ear and nearly eerie ear.
And again.
Near an ear and nearly eerie ear.
It's really good. What's not good is your confusion and your doubt that is coming in. You're doing it better than you think. I think you're being too hard on yourself. You're actually pretty much there. I think it's just requiring a lot of focus, isn't it? And when it requires more focus and mindfulness, we doubt ourselves. Try and do it again for me. Just have a little shake off. Have a breath. It's easy. Near an ear. Tell me about near an ear.
Near an ear, a nearly eerie ear.
Excellent. And break down that near an ear like a tongue twister again for me.
Near an ear, a nearly eerie ear.
Yeah, it's really good. Ear is really good. You've got that down, I would say. Say nearly, sorry, someone's just come in. A nearly eerie. Say that for me.
Nearly eerie.
Nearly. Yeah, good. So like you've got an ear, I want that a little bit more in nearly. You can see that there's E-A-R in that word. I think we're kind of, because we're seeing the A and the R, we're almost like and the L, but it's kind of becoming nearly, but actually I want it to stay quite flat and wide, nearly. If anything, near, it's just that tongue lift quickly to make the L, lee, that just pops up and interrupts it a little bit. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So give it another go. A nearly eerie ear.
A nearly eerie ear.
Bang on. Well done. Could you feel the difference and hear the difference then?
Yeah.
That's it. It's just keeping it a bit wider. I'm not actually doing anything else with my, I'm pinning your, can I pin myself as well? I think I can. Yeah, there we go. So I'm not actually changing shape, nearly. I'm not doing any of this business. It's just nearly. It's all the same. Yeah, nearly.
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 Yeah. Give me the whole tongue twister again.
And near an ear, a nearly eerie ear.
Yeah, good. Other thing, near an ear. We're kind of doing a similar thing with the R. I think that's the R in your brain that's maybe like making you think you need to do something different, but near, it's literally the same as ear, but with a n at the beginning of it. So again, give me near an ear.
Near an ear.
Yeah. So it's kind of flatter, and we're not really making that round R. It's an ear. It's like a weird flat long thing. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I have to do something like
Yeah, it's complicated, isn't it? Because we often we do when there's an R present. But I think with this one, because we're not going heightened English nearly, like we're not over articulating it, near. If we're going to keep it contemporary British sounding, it is more like ear, a, whatever. Yeah, it's a bit more Cockney, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more, casual. So yeah, I would say take the pressure off yourself. You can do it. You've just demonstrated it perfectly. Just keep working on it and making sure you're not getting too caught up in making it more complex than it is, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, well done. Lush. Lida, you're next, please.
Yes, hello. To
Hi.
tell the truth, I would like to work on the same.
Yeah, great. Go on then.
Near an ear and nearly eerie ear.
One more time.
Near an ear and nearly eerie ear.
Excellent. Well done. First thing I would say, nearly. We're kind of going really dark L territory on the L kind of sound. Nearly, li. Give me that.
Li.
I feel like, did we do this
Nearly.
last time? I feel like it was you. We did a little bit of li. Maybe not. Li.
Li.
La 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 la.
La.
Lu.
Lu.
Good. Can you, rather than making it too, the reason I'm trying to get you to do it quite quick is because I want that tongue to just be really, the tip of your tongue to just really easily flap. It's not too much of a tense shape that we're making. It's quite a loose released flicker rather than a kind of heavy l. It's very different. It's just a quick tap. So can we just try again? La.
La.
Lightly, ever lightly. La.
La. Li.
That's better. I think before you were carrying quite a lot of muscularity there and making it work harder than it needs to. So it's a different kind of L. It's not nearly, it's nearly. Let's just keep it a bit lighter for you.
Nearly.
Yeah, nearly.
Nearly.
Yeah, good.
Nearly.
Well done.
Nearly. Got
Near
that.
an ear.
Near an ear.
Good.
Near
So
an ear.
be careful. It's not near an ear. Can you see how my mouth? Hang on, have a watch first of all. So when I was just demonstrating with Zarina just then, near an ear, not near an ear. Yeah. So keep it wider for me.
Near an ear.
Near
an ear. Near an ear. Near an ear.
Near an ear. Near. Okay, you're adding a yod in there. You're breaking it up a little bit. So have a little listen to what I'm just going to demonstrate. We're adding a kind of a nod in the a yod in the near. It's almost like that, or knee. Yeah, you're kind of giving me. But what I would like to hear more is near. Does that make sense?
Okay. Near, and ear.
Better that second.
Near,
That's fine. Yeah,
Mhm.
near and ear.
Knee
Flatter.
and ear. Knee and near and ear.
That's better.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
near.
rather than exaggerating that extra yod of near, because that's adding like an extra kind of flourish with the tongue and a bit of meatiness in there, but actually near, it's kind of just done.
Near. Okay.
Yeah.
Near and ear. Near, ear. Near and ear.
Slow down, take a breath, sit up for me, have a shake off. Take a deep breath. Lovely. Near,
Near,
near.
near.
Can you hear the difference of what I'm doing and what you're doing?
Yeah, you say ne, I think.
You're
Ne.
yeah, basically, but you're refusing to do it for some reason.
Mhm.
I'm going near and you're
Ne.
going near. Really concentrate for me. Keep it flatter and do less. Do less work for me. Near.
Ne, ne,
Yeah.
ne,
Good.
ne.
Careful. So yeah, near. Almost sounding a little bit like near.
Na.
Near.
Near, near,
Better. So you're
near.
giving me the kind of different near. You're changing the pitch, which is making it sound more like near rather than giving me a near. So near. It's the
Near.
pitch that is changing to give it that different shape in the word, as opposed to near, which is a totally different setup of the muscularity, the muscles in my mouth. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
So when you change the pitch, that's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear and see all this muscles changing. These muscles changing. Okay, so give it another go. The whole tongue twister and really focus on not changing shape, but if anything, changing pitch to make the word.
Mhm.
Go.
Okay. Near and ear, and nearly, airy, ear.
Good, much better, much better. Final thing, just quickly. Watch the nearly how do you say it? Nearly. The R in nearly. I think we're making it a bit. Give me nearly, eerie ear again.
And nearly, airy, ear.
Nearly. Yeah, nearly. Be
Nearly.
careful of that. Nearly. Just like I said with Zarina.
Okay. Nearly. Got that.
There we are. Okay, good. Have you got any questions?
Nearly. No, thank you very much.
Well done. Keep working on it. Don't be so hard on yourself as well. I feel I don't know if it's because it's October, seasons are changing. We're getting a bit more like about all of this. And actually, before I move on to the next person, this is probably worth iterating. So what week are you into the course now, guys? Like 6 or something? How long have you been working with Lilo for? Can you remember? It's been a while. This is my 4th session with you. It's been a while. When we're starting to learn a new skill, there's sometimes that period where we're just really good at it and we don't really know why we're good at it, or we're really bad at it and we don't know why we're really bad at it. I think you're all at this point now where you realize what you're doing wrong, and so you're extra critical because you're thinking about all of the things that you didn't think of before when you didn't really know what you were doing and you're just like fumbling through it. Does that make sense? So now you're at this point where you're starting to understand what you're doing with your voice and your muscles and all of that. You're extra wired and extra critical and extra hard on yourself. Try to pull back off of being so brutal to yourself and try your best to keep approaching all of this work with curiosity and fun and joy, because the minute we start going, oh, I'm not getting it, or oh, I don't understand it, I'm trying to do all these things at once, will interfere with our progress. Okay. It's I think it's called like the pyramid of competence or something, unconscious competence, conscious competence, and all of that stuff. I'll put it in the chat after the lesson, but yeah, keep being kind to yourself, guys. Well done. Let's have a go with Paulina then, please. Paulina, thank you.
Yeah, hi. Microphone. Yes, hi. To be honest, the first one is the most difficult for me.
Great, let's do it again.
No, maybe I will try another one just to train another sounds.
I think you should do what you
yeah.
want to do that's going to help you the most, my love.
A loyal warrior will rarely worry.
Good. One more time.
A loyal warrior will rarely worry.
Nice. I find this one so hard personally. Fantastic effort. Well done. Can we just try for fun a loyal warrior rather than a loyal warrior, just because I want to push you a little bit. So A, give me the letter A when you say A for now, and just say a loyal warrior for me.
A loyal warrior.
Lovely. Well done. Good. And now a loyal warrior. So now I've changed the A back to an A. I just want to see if you can do that for me.
A loyal warrior.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. Okay, good. So loyal. I want more yod, please, in there. Do you know what I mean when I say yod? I mentioned it earlier. No, okay, yod. Yeah. It's that sound. It's the yeah. Hi, yeah. Loyal. It's the yeah sound.
Loyal.
Yeah, it's the yeah. Good. So a loyal. At the moment, I'm getting loyal rather than loyal. Loy. I want that loy in there, like boy. Yeah. Give it another go.
Loyal.
Loyal. Excellent. Really, really good. And warrior.
Warrior.
Better. That was what I wanted the other times. The other times you weren't trying as hard. I need you to get that muscularity on that top lip with the warrior. It's a hard warrior. Warrior. One more time.
Warrior.
Yeah, good. One more time.
Warrior.
Excellent. Well done. Really, really good. Say will rarely. This is the problem with this tongue twister. You just sound like what did the rabbit? Will rarely worry.
Will rarely worry.
Yeah, good. Careful it doesn't sound too like really worry. Rarely worry.
Rarely.
Good.
Rarely.
Yeah. So much to think about. Give me the whole tongue twister again, super slowly, getting all of those details
So
in.
what is the right first sound? A? A?
Sorry.
The first sound. The article.
Give me
A?
an Give me an now.
A. A loyal warrior will rarely worry.
Good. Rarely. Good. Careful. So I know it's a tongue twister, but let's be careful. It's not rarely. Short. Rarely. That's it. There's like a quicker glottal ending almost on that end of the word. Yeah. And I feel like there's one more thing. Warrior.
Yeah, it's my problem. Warrior.
Yeah, good. So I'm kind of getting warrior. I'm getting this.
Warrior.
Not warrior. Yeah. So it's not a warrior. It's warrior.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Warrior.
One more time.
Warrior.
That's better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Warrior. Yeah. Try not to go warrior. Don't stretch. Yeah. I think
warrior.
What's really good about you, Paulina, and I've said it before, like I think you're really good at like breaking it down and muscularizing it all. It's just then picking where, even though it's a tongue twister, finding the balance of actually making the word be pronounced right, if that makes sense, right, or British. You know what I mean? So give me the whole tongue twister one more time. Really, really focus for me, and make sure you give me warrior, not warrior, and make sure you give me rarely, not really.
But worry, yes? I'm correct in it. Am I correct in it?
For which one?
In the last word.
The last one, worry. Worry.
A loyal warrior.
Start again. Stop for me. You're really hesitant coming into it. Confidence. You've got it. A loyal warrior will rarely worry.
A loyal warrior will rarely worry.
Better. Good. Well done. The only thing that was lacking for me was the warrior. It kind of came warrior again. Warrior again. So
a loyal warrior will rarely worry.
Yeah, better. Well done. God, it's exhausting, isn't it? You did really, really well then. Keep practicing that. Yeah,
Thank
that's like my pet. I struggle. You're welcome, my love. I struggle with R's and W's. That's my Essex upbringing. So this is like my worst nightmare, that one. So thanks for doing that. No, it's good. We've got to practice these things. Lovely. Violetta, please. Thank you.
I will choose the one about waffle, I suppose.
Okay.
So, I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
Good. One more time.
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
Good. Now tell me it a bit more casually, not a tongue twister.
I see. I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
One more time.
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
Yeah, good. Well done. I think we can still be a bit strong. That was really good. Really, really good. Well done. I think we can be a bit stronger on the ra sound, on raffle, because it's not clear enough for me just yet. It's almost raffle. Raff.
Raffle.
Raff. Raff. Okay, I think it's not coming far enough back on your throat, if that makes sense. So rather than raffle, I'm kind of glottalizing it a little bit. Can you give me ra, but make sure you stop at the end of the sound with that glottal stop. Ra. One more time, even harsher, almost. Ra. One more time. You got your elbows on your desk?
Yes, to calm a little bit, yes.
I know. Okay, have a shake. Can we almost like like those grabber machines that, I don't know if you guys are familiar with those, but they're normally really slow and they half-heartedly pull up the toy to the thing. Can we make it a really aggressive, like ra, that kind of like shape and energy? Yeah, give it another go for me.
Ra.
Good. Ra. And think backwards as you're doing it, like you're pulling backwards to the back of your head and through your head. Ra. Better. Yeah. It come back here. I want it here before we come back forward for the F sound on, because we start here, don't we? This is why I love this bread butter exercise. We start here, ra, full, and we come back to the front of the mouth. So I really want you to think of it very quickly, pulling back and coming back forward again. Raffle.
Raffle.
Better. Good. Well done. Does that all make sense?
Yes, thank you so much.
Right.
Yes, I didn't even think about it in this angle, under this angle.
Yeah, good. That's what we're here for. So good. Give it another go, the whole tongue twister. And yeah, keep it quite casual for me. I won the raffle, but not the waffle. And make sure you get the not the waffle. I want to hear that articulation as well, but not the waffle. Yeah?
Okay.
Giving you loads to think about. You're doing really, really well. One more time.
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
Yeah. One more time.
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
Yeah, good. I can see you're thinking and energetically sending it where I want you to go to. Keep practicing that for me. But not say but not.
But not
the
waffle.
So be careful, it's not but. Again, it's kind of this like glottal schwa coming in. So it's not say but not for me again.
But not.
Yeah, it's not but, it's but. Can you hear the difference?
A stronger B, yes, but.
Yeah, I think the U is less interesting than the B and the T. So yeah, but. That's it. Oh, that was delicious. Not but. So good. But not. Oh, you went back to but. But not. Better. Well done. But not better. Better. Could you hear the difference and feel the difference between those?
Yes. Yeah. No question. Thank you so much, Pippa.
Yeah. No, not at all. Really, really good. Lovely. Thank you very much, Violetta. Keep working on that. Dreamy. Elena, hi.
Hi, Pippa and everyone. I would like to try the first one. I didn't expect that to be difficult, but when the girls were reading it, I realized that I might have an issue with it. So let's try it. Near an ear and nearly eerie ear.
Good. I can see you're concentrating on keeping it wide, which is good. Give it to me one more time, please.
Near an ear and nearly eerie ear.
Good, fantastic, well done. So what I think your main issue is actually is hovering or sticking with the sound a bit too much on near.
Yeah,
you're kind of getting
absolutely.
That's different to the other girls that were doing it, but other women, sorry, but like near, so not near. We're not elongating the R at any point. Just keep thinking near, almost like there's an H at the end of it. Near.
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 Near, near, near.
Near, near, near.
Near, near, near.
Near, near, near.
Yeah, careful it's not coming near, near, near. Near, near, near.
Near, near, near.
Can you say knee, knee, knee for me?
Knee, knee, knee.
Pretend you're about to say knee again, but instead I want you to say near.
That's a tricky one. Near.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't know if that would work, and it did. That's so funny. So interesting. So I was trying to get you to make more of the knee shape in your mouth so that you got the knee, E, and the tongue is where everything's where it needs to be, because it's very similar to the near. Can you see the difference? If I say knee, 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 it's very similar to near, near, near. Like at the front, it looks like it could be the same word, right? So knee, 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 near, near, near. By making it more of a long E sound, knee, it's taking away the near bounce that we keep adding in to make it more near, near, near. No, near, near. Think out and wide and flat and one sound.
Near, near, near.
Say
near,
knee again.
Near.
Say knee, knee, knee again.
Knee, 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 knee.
Near, near, near.
Near, near, near.
Yeah, nearly. We're coming back a little bit to the near, near, near. It's not a near, near, near sound. It's a near. It's flatter than that. Like I mentioned to Lida, try and think for me. You're not changing the tongue shape to make the ear sound. If anything, it's more of a pitch change, which comes down here. This is your vocal folds changing the pitch, not up here. So think to make silently the knee sound, and then add in near, near. Try and keep the tongue in the same position as if you would say
near, 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 near.
Yeah, better, because what you're doing there is near, near. It's coming here rather than near, near. Do you see what I'm saying?
Near, near, near.
Near. Say near. What's the actual tongue twister? Near an ear.
Near an ear.
Good. A nearly eerie ear.
A nearly eerie ear.
Good. And be careful it's not a nearly eerie ear. A nearly eerie ear.
A nearly eerie ear.
Good. One more time, that final bit of the tongue twister.
A nearly eerie ear.
Yeah, okay, good. So with nearly, I still want us to keep that, like you, because you've already said near, and now you're saying nearly. There's like, it's the same word, but at the end, there's just a little difference, and that's the li, that gentle, light, li. Can you just give me a li?
Li.
Good. Think lighter for me. Let me just demonstrate.
Li.
Even lighter. So what I just did is, can you see how like I'm literally like, I'm quieter, li. And what I got from you then was li. Could you hear how the second one was way more like on voice, aggressive almost? Think lighter, like a little fairy, lighting little things. Li.
Li.
Yeah, good. And look how much more pitch variation we got there. Well done. Li, li, li. Nice and quiet.
Li, 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 li.
Even quieter.
Li, 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 li.
Yeah, lovely and fluttery, like some fairy wings. Lovely. Nearly.
Nearly.
Perfect. Well done. Near an ear and nearly eerie ear.
Near an ear and nearly eerie ear.
Better. Really, really good. I'd say the only thing then was probably the first ear, but I'll forgive that because everything else was so good. So yeah, just keep making sure. It's hard when we see like an E followed by an A and an R. We want to like make sure we're getting the ER sound or like ER or whatever coming through. But this word and these words in particular don't require it as much effort, I would say, nearly, especially in contemporary British. Other accents might vary, but I would say keep it flatter and more shaped, like knee, like the sheep sound. Does that all make sense? Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, it does make sense, but you know, I cannot just understand how to avoid this R sound so far at least.
Takes practice. It's just concentration, and because you're used to making that kind of R sound, it's just practicing not making it. So when we've got, I took off the other R tongue twister that I was going to put on. I did take off the round, the ragged rock, the ruh that we've worked on before. Sometimes when an R is present in a word, it is kind of less R-y. It's got less R to it. It is a bit more near ear, a bit like leather. When we're talking about leather, it's not leather, it's leather. It's more of a R, like I see it as a AH sound. Leather. Similar with nearly, I'd say it's more like nearly. That's how I'd spell it. No, that's not. Hang on, wait. Hang on. Like this. Nearly. I don't know if that helps, but I'm just trying to give you other visuals to help think of how, when you see that word, to try and not make it too R heavy, nearly, and L heavy, near. Starts in near. Kind of, if anything, pulls back a little bit, I would say. Does that help?
Yeah, so we can just pretend that there is no R in this word and not to pronounce it. Yeah, that's
give
great.
You permission. We'll change the dictionary tomorrow and make it way easier. We'll spell it how it bloody well sounds. That would help, wouldn't it? But you were doing it. You were able to do it. I just think what helped is actually when I did the E sound, try and replicate that shape. I talk about shapes a lot. We make different shapes with our muscles and our tongues and our cheeks and our lips, right? But what we can also vary on top of that is the pitch range, is like a glottal start. Before that shape, this shape up here could stay exactly the same, but because my glottal, my pitch, my vocal folds want to do something else, I can change it completely. So I can make it not nearly, I'm changing the shape here that time. But if I go nearly, I can feel this connecting nearly, E. I'm not doing anything up here, it's all here. E. Yeah, does that make sense?
So the sound becomes deeper.
I would say deeper,
like coming from the throat.
Yeah, or richer, I would say. And yeah, deeper and richer. And I think it was nice when I heard you kind of go a bit more high pitched. I think keep playing around with pitch variation and sirening a little bit, just to loosen all of that off for me. Because I do think, I mean, you've got a lovely rich voice, but I think we can play around a little bit more with the variation, to step away from your natural tendency to kind of be a little bit flatter with it. Does that make sense? Yeah. So much to think about. I'm fully aware of this. I'm talking in like a foreign language, literally, and like, yeah. But you did really, really well then. Any other questions? Okay, good. You'll have access to this recording, so just keep coming back to it if you need to. Violetta, I've had. Did anyone else have their hand up? Igor, would you like to have a go? Yes, lovely. Well done, Elena.
Yeah, let's try this one. The feather touched the better leather.
Oh, lovely. Good. What do you think the first thing I'm going to say is, Igor? You probably don't know me very well yet, but this business is not going to fly with me in my class. Take your hand off your head off your hand, should I say. Sit upright for me. Good. Elbows off tables. Say it again for me.
The feather touched the better leather.
Lovely. One more time.
The feather touched the better leather.
Really good. Lovely, jubbly. The feather touched the better leather. Good. I think the main thing is etta, that eh sound isn't too, I don't want to hear it too buttery. Almost sounded like butter. I'm obsessed with butter today, aren't I? The feather touched the better leather. Eh sound. Okay, so give me better leather.
Better leather.
One more
Better leather. Better leather.
Can you give me yeah, be.
Be.
Good. Better.
Better.
Yeah, that's it. Well done.
Better.
Yeah, just the first few times before I got you to go be, it was almost a bit like batter, rather than, so it sounded like batter the second time, but it's not, it's the eh sound that we need to, oh my gosh, I can't type or talk today. Sorry, better. Yeah. So make sure you get the E sound in there, better.
Better.
That's
Better.
it. Well done.
Better leather.
One more time, the whole tongue twister, please.
The feather touched the better leather.
Excellent. Really, really good. The feather. Can we have a little bit more? Let's make it more tongue twistery for me. So I want a little bit more effort in terms of some of the shapes you're making and the kind of the resistance going on. So when we say feather, it's not feather, it's feather. Can you give me a good sound? Get the diaphragm engaged. Feather. And I want to hear the on voice, not just feather. Feather. Can I have feather? Isolate it that much.
Feather.
Interesting. Much more on voice and more confident, like vocally than Igor. Really, really good. I want us to be a little bit more precise though, rather than feather. That's not what I asked for. I asked for feather. Give me 2 words.
Oh, okay. Feather.
Excellent.
Feather.
Yeah, even more strength for me, like you just gave me then, which was lovely. Feather, like you're a soldier. Give it to me again.
Feather. Feather.
Excellent. And on that can we hold on it a little bit longer so I get a the? Excellent. The. Well done. Lovely. What I think is going to help you to work on a little bit, Igor, is just some tip of the tongue muscularity. So can you, with the tip of your tongue, let's imagine your hand is your tongue. Can you, this hand is our tongues. Can you just lift it up a little bit and push it, just the tip against the hard bit behind your teeth? Just push it really hard. Just stay there. Keep breathing. Do you feel a bit comfortable? I'm just asking you to push it up there for now. Just push it. Don't do any other sounds. Just we're doing a little bit of a press up for your tongue. And release. Take a breath. Let the tongue, that's it. Well done. And one more press up. And release. Keep breathing. Well done. One more press up. And release. Good. Well done. Well done. Really good concentration. Now I'd like to just work on getting the diaphragm engaging a little bit more. So when we interrupt the airflow and we've put something in the way to make a certain sound like feather or the in feather, we are actually kind of, like I say, blocking the airflow. And the more connection and more muscularity the tip of our tongue has against that airflow, the more kind of richness of sound we can make. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is you'll feel your diaphragm working. You'll probably feel a bit more out of breath, but I do want you to really feel the effort involved in doing precisely what I'm asking for, which is... Are you okay?
Yeah,
Do you want me to come back to you in a bit, or are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, fine. So what I would really like you to practice for me. So again, let's just work on the sound first of all, the F. So don't worry about the for now. We've just done some tongue press ups. Let's give that a rest. Can you just give me a excellent. Can you see how can you see how much he's moving? Like his body is engaging to make this simple sound. And I bet you feel like you're going to hyperventilate in a minute, don't you?
Oh, my flowers are shaking here.
Yeah, exactly.
window.
Really, really good. Fantastic. So let's do the same again on a voiceless TH sound. So rather than a the, let's have a. Excellent. Good. Again, I can see your body, your diaphragm. Yeah, I can hear it. Fantastic. And now let's add in a Let's go. Excellent. Good, 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 good. And let's make it the. Close. Really, really good. Fantastic, fantastic. I want even more effort and more hovering and staying with the before we open it into the sound, okay? So the. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Fantastic. Well done. Let me just add my pin again. There we are. So brilliant. And same on fe. Fe. Let's have a long f before we get to the sound. Yeah, good. Thank you. Well done. Good. So what I'm trying to do is get you to see the extreme to which you can go to and engaging your body and making that shape, followed by the vowel sound afterwards. So we're not just going la la. It's not just like la la. It's feather. Feather. We're really working it. Give it again.
Feather.
Better.
Feather.
Yeah, I can feel your connect. Can you feel your diaphragm bouncing around and engaging? Right, that's what I need from you, okay? Even though this word is something light and dainty, I want, at the moment, what I'm seeing from you, Igor, because this is our first time together, I'm really pushing you, actually, so well done. I want more effort from you. You can, like when I said that, effort from you, you can hear every F there, can't you? I'm not just going effort from you.
Okay.
Yeah. F, get that through. So let's do the tongue twister again. Where is it? The feather touched the better leather.
The feather touched the better leather.
Yeah, lovely. Well done. Much stronger and more confident as well. Really, really good. Touched. Give me touched.
Touched. Touched.
Touched. Excellent. Rather than touched with a t, can I have touched? D with a D.
Touched. Touched. Touched.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. Thank you. So we do normally say touched with a little bit more of a T, but I want it a little bit more dentalized. So what I've done is I've got you to say it with the D that it is spelt with and slow it down. Touched. Touched. Touched.
Touched. Touched.
Yeah, good.
Touched.
Yeah, well done. Good, well done. So that's exactly what I was asking for. So sometimes, even though it's a D, it might sound like a T, but the T is what we call in phonetics dentalized. So like in America, like, you know, like, oh, I'm going to get the train, train. It's a little bit softer than train. It's like there's a D. It's more of a D shape with the tongue. That probably wasn't the best example, but anyway, think more dentalizing the T and making it sound a little bit like a D. Similar to what I was giving Elena actually just now. I was making her think E sound, even though it is a different word that I'm doing. I kind of want you to think more of a D rather than a T still. So just give me that one more time. The feather touched.
The feather touched the better leather.
Good. It's such a subtle thing, but it's better than it being too T-y, because it touched. Yeah, really, really good. The better leather. Give me the better leather one more time.
The better leather.
Remember, it's better, not batter.
The better leather.
Better. Yeah, well done.
Better leather.
Have you got any questions, Igor?
So many questions, but I had to practice. Then we'll see.
Indeed. Keep practicing. But yeah, really, really good. Just make sure it's a be sound, not a ba sound or ba sound. So I just maybe say work on those vowels that follow those consonants, like the B, for now, just to get and notice what shape changes with each vowel sound. Think, okay, well, if I've done like it's a very tiny thing. Close your eyes and just really visualize and feel what you're doing. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Great job. Lovely. Who hasn't been yet? Anastasia?
I guess I will try the third one from the not the third one. To begin to toboggan. First, buy a toboggan.
One more time.
Hmm.
I've just pasted them again. Just
Just give me a second.
Right.
To begin to toboggan, first buy a toboggan.
Yeah, good. Toboggan is is a word we never use, but it's a good one as a tongue twister because we've got the t, the b, the o, the g. It's an unusual word, right? Toboggan, not toboggan. I'm hearing buggan. Okay, so to bog. Get that o in there for me. One more time.
Toboggan.
Perfect.
Toboggan.
Fantastic. Well done. And good inclination as well, because it does spell 2-o, but it is t. There's a schwa there. The sound is a schwa. It's not toboggan. It's toboggan, which you were doing brilliantly well. So well done. Lovely. To begin to toboggan. To begin to toboggan. Can I get rather than to begin to toboggan, can I get the schwas happening? To begin to toboggan.
To begin to toboggan.
Fantastic. Well done. Speed it up for me. To big. Good Lord. What even is it? It would help if I looked at it and read it, wouldn't it? To begin to toboggan.
To begin to toboggan.
Lovely. Well done. Toboggan came in again. So let's make sure it's to begin to toboggan. One more time.
To begin to toboggan.
Oh, close. Really, really good effort. To begin to toboggan. Slow it right down again for me.
To begin to toboggan.
Fantastic. Speed it up a little bit for me. To begin to toboggan.
To begin to toboggan.
Careful it doesn't become toboggan. To
toboggan.
almost like to begin to. Damn autocorrect. To. Don't autocorrect me again. Toboggan. To begin to toboggan. One more time.
To begin to toboggan.
Better. Well done. Lovely. Really, really good. Can you give me the whole tongue twister one more time?
Okay. To begin to toboggan.
What
First,
happened? Hang on. Stop a sec. What happened at the beginning? To begin. Give me the ta still. Yeah, give me that for now.
to begin to toboggan. First, buy a toboggan.
Fantastic. Well done. So the reason I wanted you, we probably would say to begin to toboggan. We probably would do the two, but because of I remember our previous lesson, I was trying to help you find that lightness again that I've talked about, lightly fairy kind of sound. To begin to toboggan is way lighter than to begin to toboggan. It's lighter, and you were able to access that really, really well. So well done. Have you been working on like releasing and stuff, Anastasia? Just out of curiosity, have you worked on it much this week or not really?
Not really. But
Right.
today we had a lesson with James and he taught us schwa sound. And I finally got the position, so it's much easier for me today.
Fantastic. So you've accessed the schwa. So you know when to ease off some sounds and pop a schwa in. Pop a schwa in. So fantastic. Really, really good. Say it for me one more time.
To begin to.
This time you can give me to begin to toboggan.
Okay. To begin to toboggan. First, buy a toboggan.
Good. And again, let's add that schwa in to buy a toboggan, not a toboggan.
To begin to toboggan, first buy a toboggan.
Yeah, really good. What's that face for at the end, Anastasia? You got it. You did really, really well then. I know you're concentrating like, what have I just done? But you did really, really well. That was fantastic. Just be careful on sometimes it's just a bit inconsistent with on the schwa sound. It's kind of, so for example, to begin to toboggan is coming across like te or to toboggan, to toboggan. We do that, and especially I'll tell you this, on the trains in the north, you know, there's always a voiceover like the next stop is Swiss Cottage or whatever. There's like a stop on like an announcement on a train. In the north, they've got a really thick Yorkshire voice that does the trains, and he goes, the next stop is to this place. But it sounds really weird to me because it's a really thick northern, like to, but actually to. In like a southern British London, it's a lot lighter. And so we don't really want it to become a t or a te. It's more of a ta. Toboggan. Does that make sense? Tiny little differences, but I've really clocked it with this really horrible voice that's on the announcement in the trains in the north. It really pees me off. So good, well done. Have you got any questions about it?
No, thank you.
I think, yeah, really good job. I think just really trust yourself more. And I'm glad that you've had that light bulb moment with James's lesson, getting the schwa down, because it really helps when you just go, oh, it's a schwa. I think it will help things click into place for you a little bit. So good, well done. Lovely. Who hasn't been yet? Has everyone been? I think everyone's been. Fantastic. Right, let me copy and paste some other little bits and bobs in. So I wanted to work on today as well. Well, I wanted to do it last week, but we totally ran out of time because we just get so into it. Some conversational stuff, some phrases. We will come back to more creative. I mean, this is creative still because we're going to do a little bit of role play. But I would love to do some more poetry and scene work with you guys in the coming weeks. I'm just going to tailor what we're doing. But for now, in fact, I'm going to copy and paste them all into the group chat now. There's gonna be quite a lot, but feel free to copy and paste them into your notes now if you can. Oh, the message is too long, damn it. Hang on, guys, sorry about this. Let's just do, oh, Igor's back. Oh my gosh, all the buttons to be pressing. All right, I'll do them in sections. So I've made some little scenes for us to practice having a regular conversation, okay? So this is the greeting scenes I've done. So we've got an A and a B. You guys are going to be A, I will be B. And we are just going to go through and have a little chat and talk about how we can communicate clearly. And I'm going to give you different scenarios to say this sort of thing in. Because as I've spoken about before, in Britain, how we're feeling and what mood we're in and our attitude towards something or someone drastically changes how we stress things and what consonants and vowels we use more muscularly to convey how we're feeling. And of course, I'm a working actor, so I kind of study this sort of thing and think about it all the time. But in normal conversation, when I'm just talking to my mom or my husband or whatever, it just comes instinctively. And so I want us to become quite mindful of what we can do artificially to then create more of that instinct to let it come through. Does that all make sense? So fascinating. I love it. Great. So let's just throw you in the deep end and get cracking. Who wants to go first with the first exchange? Good morning. How are you today? Very well, thank you. And you? Very well, thank you. Shall we get started? Paulina, I saw your hand go up. Well done. Let's do it. Oh, hang on. Let me find you. Where are you?
For the first, or I could choose?
Oh, go on then. I'll let you choose. What do you want to do?
Let's do the second.
Oh, okay. You're A, I'm B. Let's do it.
Hey, how is going?
Good, you?
Yeah, good.
How's work?
Yeah, fine, and you?
Yeah, fine. So I want you to study not only Paulina's, attitude in this as well, but also mine and how we respond to each other in this scene. Did you notice that? Yeah, fine. Was like way long. Like I could have just said, yeah, fine, but I didn't. I said, yeah, fine. We do this sort of thing all the time. Okay, so I give you permission to do that sort of thing too. So are you actually good today, Paulina? You don't have to tell me the truth. We're just making up a character and a situation here.
Yeah,
so
fine.
Excellent. Okay, so let's say Paulina's having a bad day. Okay. Let's just decide that it's a bad day. Let's do the scene again, and I want you to think like I'm having a really crap day and everything has gone wrong for me today when you start this conversation. Okay, give it another go.
Hey, how is it going?
I'm going to pause you there already. Did you see how much higher pitch she was that time than the first time? It's like you're overcompensating because you're having a crap day. You're being extra light with how you're talking to me. Yeah, does that make sense?
No.
Does that make sense to anyone else, or do I need to re-articulate? I mean, I will re-articulate it for Paulina. So I gave you the scenario to have a bad day. and I said, let's start this conversation as if you're having a bad day, but you actually delivered it a little bit more lighthearted.
Okay, so I have a bad day.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm A.
Yes.
Okay.
But I was saying it was a good thing because often when we're having a crap day, we overcompensate. Do you know what I mean when I say
Yeah.
we all do, it's a human thing, no matter where you're from in the world, we all do that. So again, I thought it was really good that you naturally just did that and did it that bit more. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, good. So again,
now I'm catched. Yeah, thank you.
yeah, and I'm an acquaintance. You don't know me very well. You don't want me to be in on the fact you're having a bad day. So let's have another go.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, you?
Yeah, good.
How's work?
Yeah, fine. And you?
Yeah, fine. Excellent. Well done. How was that feeling?
Yeah, it's a different conversation.
And you were lovely and creative with, yeah, good. Beautiful. Like we do that sort of thing. So that was really instinctive and really, 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 really solid. Fantastic. One thing I want to pick you up on some articulation. Hey, how's it going? Repeat that for me. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So be careful we're not going, hey, how's going? How's it going?
How's it going?
Good. And with it, I will give you permission to, well, give me, in fact, let's do it both ways. So again, guys, I've talked about this before. Sometimes we will articulate the T's and the D's at the ends of words, but sometimes we'll glottal it and skim over it a little bit just because it's a bit more casual. This is a bit more casual. I've purposely put a quite formal conversation at the top, a relatively casual one in the middle, and the other one can be a little bit more of a, you know, customer service situation. So on this one, it's a bit more casual. How's it going?
How's it going?
Good. Don't even do the T. Give me a glottal instead.
How's it going?
How's it going?
How's it going?
Better. Yeah, good. How's it going? Yeah.
Tricky for me.
Exactly. And I've seen you do that before where you've like, I think in the sonnet, you kept skipping out of, shall I compare thee to summer's day, to a summer's day. So it's the same thing here. Just be really aware of that because it's that thing that will make my natural British ear go, oh, you're not from around here, are you? So, and we don't want that. Okay. So how's it going?
How's it or it?
It going.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. So what we're doing is dissimulating the it and going into it going. It going.
How's it going?
Yeah. Even quicker. How's it going?
How's it going?
Yeah, lovely. Well done. And now I'm going to challenge you even further. Can I get the T back in? How's it going?
How's it going?
Yeah, lovely. You can do that fine. I think for you, it's just when you squish it and make it quicker, you naturally tend to lose some of the sounds and shapes we need to hear for it to sound native. But really, really good. Any questions? No, I thought that was really great. Lovely creativity. Just what I wanted to see. Who's next? Let me remove you. Zarina, I can see your digital hand. Let's go with you.
Yeah.
What one do you want to do?
The first one. Okay.
Let's do let's do the first one for you. Good.
I'm Ian. Good morning. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Very well, thank you. Shall we get started? Good.
Well done. Lovely. This is a good one for you as well, because I think you are you quite a professional person, would you say, Zarina?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Say that again.
I would have more problems with the second one.
Yeah. Both to be practiced and to work on. Well done. Good. So first thing I want to say, shall we get started? I think I got something. In fact, I'm not even sure what I got. Shall we get started? Not shall I get started. I think there was like I'm not sure what you did, but can I have a, shall we get started? Shall me and you get started? Yeah. Give it again for me.
Okay. Shall we get started?
Yeah. Good. Thank you. Let's do it one more time.
Good morning. How are you today?
Yeah, go on, go back. Let's start again.
Good morning. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Shall we get started?
Yeah, lovely. Did you notice how she did exactly what I said on we then? She said, shall we get started? It's almost like some other people have got started over there, but shall we get started.
Fine.
It's a nice intimacy there, and you stressed it in a very natural way, again, which is something we would do. So lovely. Can you now give me more emphasis on the started rather than the we? It's now about getting started, not that me and you are getting started. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Let me just ask you how you are, and then you can do the final line for me. Yeah. Okay. So I've just said, very well, thank you. And you?
Very well, thank you. Shall we get started?
Lovely. Again, could you all hear that very minute change? Shall we get started? There was a much more, well, not much more, but a subtle change that made the impetus of what you're saying about starting. Fantastic. Really, really good, Zarina. Next thing I actually want you to work on, because you said that the second one would actually be more hard for you, let's make it a little bit more heartfelt, this one. So rather than it being, even though we're saying exactly the same thing, how are you today? Very well, thank you. And you? Very well, thank you. Can we actually make those very well, thank yous different and truthful to how we're feeling? And it's not just a throwaway. Yes, very, like, because we do it in professional settings. We're like, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm good. We don't talk about the fact that our dogs died and all that sort of thing, of course. But I want it to be a little bit more truthful, and like we're two friends perhaps now, just doing a little bit of work together on a Saturday morning. But, you know, I actually do want to know how you feel. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Let's do it again from the beginning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Oh my God, that was so good. Very well, thank you. And you?
Very well, thank you. Shall we get started?
Fantastic. Well done. Oh my God. So do you see, guys, like adding this kind of personality and attitude on it can actually help us develop our British accents, because even though we might drop a certain consonant or maybe not give a schwa where we should give a schwa, it's still really like the feeling carries you through. Does that make sense? It's so interesting. I bloody love this stuff. That was really lovely. You really lifted that off a different way, and it felt more just truthful, and therefore perhaps more British. Can we just do it one more time? You're in the best mood ever, and we're really excited to start this new project together. Okay. Oh my God. Give it another go. Let's go from the top.
Okay. Oh, good morning. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Oh, very well, thank you. Shall we get started?
Yeah, lovely. Well done. Thank you so much, Zarina. Good. So what I want you to work on articulation wise, very well. The. Can I have a the?
Va.
Yeah, very well.
Very well.
Oh, that was so lovely. Could you feel the richness and the vibration there?
Yeah, I have
Very well. It's a lovely, very well. It's a very rich, those are two very rich words, very well. Use them well for me, okay? Because then when you're not feeling very well and you do just go, very well, I know that you're not very well. Do you know what I mean? So again, let's just try very well, thank you.
Very well, thank you.
Careful, it's not becoming very well.
Okay.
Very well. Could you hear the difference there? Good. One more time.
Very well, thank you.
Even more very.
Very well, thank you.
Yeah. I want you to practice that very sound, the sound a little bit more. Practice holding it in before you release it. Like I was doing with Igor, very valuable. Velvet. I couldn't think of another V word. Can you work on that sound and that connection for me? Because I think it's one thing that is, aside all the great things I said that you just did, just articulation wise, I still want to give you some pointers moving forward. And on good morning, how are you today? Can you just say that for me?
Good morning, how are you today?
Yeah. Lovely. On, sorry, that was a good face that I just did then. I was like, how are you today? Your today is like bang on. Can I have good morning, how are you today again?
Good morning, how are you today?
Yeah, how are you today is lovely. Good morning. I think it's just more I'd like less good morning and more good on voice.
Good again, yeah. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today?
Yeah, definitely. More richness, please. More strength.
Good. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And get that. So this is an interesting one, actually. It almost sounded like a T on your good there, but it's a D. It's a D. Da. Good.
Good morning.
Yeah, and morning, not morning. Morning.
Good. Mm-hmm. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good. What were you doing with your hands then? You moved. You did something. Did you do something with your hands?
Yeah, I do. That
Do
is
that.
out.
Yes, do that with your hands. It helps. And then you can take it away once you've got there, but keep practicing with that. Good morning. Especially if this is a professional setting, you're welcoming someone into your room. Good morning. Let's get started. There's a little bit more of that, oh yes, let's go kind of vibe. And it's more strength and more articulate, just a bit more articulation on those, the good, that getting that glottal activated and joining in the party. And morning, keeping it richer for me and forward, like you said, punching it forward almost. Yeah. Any questions?
No, thank you.
Lush, really good work. Fabulous. Igor, next.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Pippa.
Bill.
How are you? How are you today?
I'm very well. And you?
All is good. Yeah.
How's work?
Too busy, but fits in. So yeah, a little bit overload, but yeah, all is okay. How are you?
I'm very well. Work is brilliant. I love doing, I'm doing
Really?
these webinars. I'm doing these webinars for someone called How to Sound British. This lady called Lilo. They're really fun. I love them. I like the highlight of my fortnight every time I get to do them. So yeah, everything's brilliant.
Wow. Sounds
um,
amazing.
yeah, you should do it. You should join in. Well done, Igor. Igor came straight into character there. Love that. Well done. Let's have another go. Let's have another go. I love the detail that Igor was giving me, like improv, you know, actually telling me how work is at the moment. Is work a bit overloading for you, Igor, at the moment?
Yeah. Yeah. Every time, not at the moment, I think.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how it happens, but I have
Yeah.
what I have.
Yeah, you have what you have. Really good. Let's do it again. And if you want to go off book, we call it a little acting terminology for you. If you go off book, you're not sticking to the script, and that's allowed. I quite enjoy that because it helps me see more of your personality and how you would sound with your British accent if I know more about you as a personal person. Do you know what I mean? So I really want you to keep thinking now about your British accent being at the first and foremost. So even though you're riffing and giving me things that are improvised, I still want you to think I need to sound British. Yeah, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
British accent still needs to
try.
get let's try. So give it, you open up the conversation then.
Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone. Hello, Pippa. How are you? How all is going?
Very well, very good, thank you. How are you?
All is good. A little bit overload. So much activity these days and every day, I think. But all is okay.
Doesn't sound like
What
it's...
about you?
I'm good, Igor. I'm very busy as well, very tired, but very happy in my life choices at the moment.
I'm also happy, but you know, I think that it's personally me kind of nervous. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Excellent. Let's pause there. Well done. What did you mean by it's also a bit nervous, as in like this conversation?
You know, when people told me that I'm always happy, I think, no, I'm not just always happy. This is just nervous. This is stress. This is how I meet the stress. This is how I cook in it.
Absolutely. You put a smile on your face, similar to what I said actually when I was doing the scene with Paulina, and I said like, oh, you're having a bad day, and actually instinctively she came in over happy almost into the conversation, because you would do that, you overcompensate. So brilliant. So let me just actually, rather than kind of, let me just give you some more phrases, because the way you said like, oh, it wasn't very clear to me. Oh, I was nervous, or it was nervous. I couldn't, do you see how I had to ask you, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I would, just to kind of give you some verbiage that you can actually translate and use next time. I would say something like, I think it's a coping strategy for being nervous, or something like that. Maybe like just practice phrasing it slightly differently. Oh, I think it's nervousness, rather than it's nervous. So yeah, we'd say it, or I've got nerves, so that's probably why I'm extra happy all the time. Yeah. that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, exactly.
Getting to know you very well, Igor. Or I'm usually quite a nervous person, so that's probably why I seem more happy, because I'm trying to hide the nerves. Those are kind of phrases that we would say, or that I would say. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you. Cool.
Yeah. Really good. Really, really, really good. And I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, I can't remember what it is. If I think of it, I can drop you a message. But have you got any questions about any of that?
No.
Okay,
No,
good.
not.
Can we just do
But
one
always have.
more? Say that again.
No, not, but always have questions.
Always have questions. Yeah, none right now, but there's a million that you'll think of the minute we hang up on this call. Let's just do it again. Can we keep the conversation a little bit more on book now? So a little bit more on script. I know you might find it tricky with your phone and everything, but can we just keep it simple to, hey, how are you? Good, you? Yeah, good. How's work? It's fine. That kind of level of simplicity now, just so I can hear a little bit more articulation, British accent stuff, rather than pick you up on like how we would say it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll start actually this time. Hey, how's it going, Igor?
Hey, Pippa. All is good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How's work?
All is okay. What about you?
Yeah, it's all good. Excellent. Thank you, Igor.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
Love it.
Why?
Really? Why is it good? Well done. So what I would say is that interesting that you answered both. When I was like, how are you? You're like, all is good. I feel like that's quite unusual actually for a British person to answer like that, to be honest. However, we would say it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah, rather than all is good.
All good.
All is well. I tell you, do you know like that? What's that hymn? All is calm, all is bright. It's a little bit poetical and sing song, like as like a lyric rather than true life conversation. So I'd encourage you to maybe avoid all is good, unless I mean I think maybe in like a all is well, like a kind of actually everything is really good. Maybe we'd say it, but in casual kind of flitting to and from conversation, contemporary British, I'd say it's much more, it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
And
it's
dissimulate
all
it.
good.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Lovely. So good.
It's all good.
Yeah, good. So do you see how we're varying the different ways we can say this very simple three word sentence that speaks volumes? Okay, so good. So yes, and you did it both times. So again, yeah, just maybe avoid the all is good, all is okay. It's all good, it's all okay. Those are more of things we'd say. More of things we'd say. Like things we'd say. So let me just try that again. Can you get it in for me? So I'm gonna go, hey, how's it going?
It's all good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How's work?
Work is okay. A little bit busy.
Yeah. Now
what about you?
Yeah, good. Well done. Lovely. And just watch that. You. How are you? How are you? You.
How are you?
You.
Okay.
Like a similar to, I don't know if you saw that gesture I did earlier about kind of pulling back on it. How are you? The you. It kind of comes forward then back quickly. Can you try that again for me? How are you?
How are you?
You.
You. How are you?
Yeah. You don't want to do this much with your lips, but when you do, it helps. So do that for me. How are you?
How are you?
Yeah, give me that lovely pouch. Lovely. Work on that for me. Work on getting, I think for you, Igor, just moving forward, work on some muscularity a little bit more, and that warm-up stuff that I do. You'll see it in other videos. I go into a bit more depth. To be honest, because I saw you were new on this call today, I was going to whiz through the warm-up a little bit more, but I wanted to actually make sure you understood what I was doing. So go back and watch the other ones, because there's some other exercises I do, but all the tongue stuff, all the lips and smiles and everything like that, keep working on it to keep your face moving and stronger, so you can make these shapes stronger with less effort. Yeah.
Thank
well
you.
Done. Let's leave it there. Well done. See you in a bit.
Thank you.
Elena. Good job.
Pippa, I would like to do the longest dialogue.
Yeah, go on
The
then.
last one, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I B or A? Or it doesn't matter.
Who do you want to be, Elena?
Okay, let's start from the beginning. I will be B. Morning.
Morning. How are you?
Good. What can I get for you?
I'll have a soya cappuccino with chocolate on top, please.
Great. Take a seat. I'll bring it over.
Cheers. Where's your restroom?
Just through there.
Thanks.
Pippa, and I've got a question. Why
Yes,
do they choose? Why do they use cheers here? Does it mean like thank you?
Yes. Yes, good question, because I'm obviously ordering something here, aren't I? I'm not going to cheers the bartender. In fact, we never do that. So yeah, I say cheers as in thank you. So they've said, I'll bring the coffee over to you. And I'm like, cheers, thank you for that. Next question, because I put a comma there. Where's your bathroom? So it's like I'm ordering a coffee just so I can use the toilet because I need the toilet.
Is it a common practice to use these cheers here?
Yes. Yeah, I would say so. We do it when we're cheersing drinks with our friends, like, you know, salut, like happy days, let's all cheers and toast to something. But also, if like I was on a train and someone let me off before them, I'd be like, oh, cheers.
Okay.
Cheers. I mean, I would probably be like, thanks for that. But it's a very common thing that we use to sign off emails as well, actually, especially if you know the person quite well, but it's a professional setting. You might still say cheers rather than thanks. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Good. Let's do it one more time. You're a lovely barista who loves their job and you love serving people coffee. So let's make it a really nice meet and greet. And maybe when I ask for the toilet, you've realized I actually don't need a nice coffee that you've made and worked really hard at. I just came in to buy it quickly and use the toilet and I'm not interested. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but should I get offended that you don't want my nice coffee?
I would like you to get offended, please. Let's add some drama in there today. Let's add some drama.
Okay.
It enrages you that I'm asking for the toilet and don't care what coffee I get. Okay, so let's give it another go. I'll give you a different energy this time as well.
Okay. Morning.
Morning, how are you?
Good. What can I get for you?
I'll have black coffee, please.
Great. Take a seat. I'll bring it over.
Here. Where's your restroom?
Just through there.
Thanks.
I think it's not typical. I think it's not typical for Britain, no? People try to be polite here, no?
Some people are so rude. Does my head in, because I always try and make someone's day, right? If I'm having a little exchange with someone, whether it's my barista or the train guard or the bus driver, I'm always trying to make them happy. But sometimes you will hear people be just absolutely in their own world, especially in London and cities, and they will talk like I was doing then. I don't know if you could feel it, but I was cutting you off. I wasn't letting you finish your sentences. People do that and it upsets me. But most of us, I'd like to say most of us, a lot of us are very polite and nice. However, what's an interesting challenging for you in this scene is that you are the professional. I'm like the customer, the person who's a higher status perhaps. And yet I'm being rude. Your challenge is then to stay polite. So I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I cannot reply you in the same way.
Yeah. Oh, that was rude. Sorry. Can you please leave the coffee shop? You don't say that. You're trying to stay polite, even though you're speaking to an asshole. Yeah. Okay. So it's interesting. And I thought you did really, really well then. So good. Can we switch it just because I want to hear you say some of the other language and then I'll give you some articulation pointers. Yeah. Accent pointers.
Okay.
Okay, good. So I'll be B, you'll be A. Morning.
Morning. How are you?
Good. What can I get for you?
I'll have a cappuccino.
Excellent. Do you want chocolate on top?
Oh, no, thank you.
Okay, great. Take a seat. I'll bring it over to you.
Cheers. Where is your restroom?
Oh, it's just through there.
Oh, thanks.
Excellent. Well done. So well done. So something brilliant that Elena just did. She was picking up on some of the, I was adding in lots of, oh, hi, hey, yeah, all these lovely sounds that we make. And you did it at the end there. You went, oh, thanks. You didn't just say thanks. You said, oh, thanks. Very British. We do that sort of thing quite often. We'll add these little like, oh, sure. oh isn't a word, but it's a phrase that, you know, it's just something we do add in for embellishment. And it makes it, I think it makes the exchange a bit warmer. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, good. So again,
Not so stiff.
Not so stiff. Whereas if I was doing the scene that I did with Zarina earlier, and I was like, good morning, how are you today? And I was like, oh, very well, but actually we're in a corporate professional setting, I probably wouldn't add that in there, because it actually lowers my status and my energy and makes me seem unprofessional. So really good. But with my barista on a Friday morning, I'm going to have a good time with them because it's Friday and like I've got to know them. They've served me 5 coffees this week already. So well done. Good. Can you just say, where's your restroom?
Where is your restroom?
Excellent. So it's written, where's your restroom? And you broke it up and said, where is your restroom? We'd probably say, where's your restroom?
Where's, yeah.
Squishing it all together. So I know I'm contradicting the tongue twister work. I'm trying to get you to like elongate it out and isolate everything. Once we've got that, we can start to squish this stuff together a little bit more. So let's just say that again. Where's your restroom?
Where's your restroom?
Where's your restroom? Good. Where's your restroom? Room. Where's your restroom? Room.
Restroom.
This is a tricky one. So restroom, I would sometimes say restroom, but we could also say restroom, rather than rum. So I'm hearing rum, not room.
Restroom is good for Friday morning.
Where's the rest of the rum? Yeah, room. So think more like a revving a car. Room, restroom.
Restroom.
Good. And squish it even more so it's one word. Restroom. Yeah, almost like it's almost like we're going trum. Can you give me that? Trum. So rather, yeah, good. Really good, Elena. Rather than trum, can we have trum? A lift? Trum. Interesting. So you did it first time, then I said it again, and that last time you just did it, it kind of came back to trum. I'm kind of
trum.
I think what it is on the M sound, think that we're bringing it trum. I'm kind of crouching a little bit, not going trum.
Restroom.
It's a forward not a backwards
Room.
Your first time you did it was right. Second time it went back a bit.
Restroom.
That was wrong. I did it wrong. Restroom.
Room.
Better.
Room. Oh, such a simple word. I cannot pronounce it.
So simple. You've done it a couple of times. You can. It's just not consistent. So well done. Yeah, restroom. Good. So can you hear the difference? So sometimes I'm going restroom. Can you see actually? I'm exaggerating a little bit. No worries, leader. Well done for being here. Good job. Restroom. Can you see I'm kind of going at the end? I just for the sake of this exercise, restroom. What I'm getting from you is restroom. Yeah?
Restroom. I cannot understand. What should I do with my lips?
Restroom.
I can see what you are doing, but I cannot repeat it.
Okay, put your lips together. Just relax and put your lips together. Neutral face. And then just give me a little smile. That's it.
Restroom.
Now, don't run before you can walk. Follow my lead. So relax your mouth, lips together, but let's just relax. And a little smile and then release. So like this. One more time. Good. Back to neutral. Stay in neutral. Let me demonstrate before you try it. And then what I want you to do is go. One more time. Good. So what I'm trying to get you to do there is notice that I was stopping the hum sound immediately as I released the corners of my mouth. So I was going, I mean, I started earlier, but So, you know, when I'm getting you at the beginning of class, when I'm getting you to do this stuff, getting your breath and your body to sync, similar, again, it's just an extra reiteration of what I'm trying to get you to do in class when we're going even smaller with it. So rest room.
Rest room.
Good. Rest room.
Rest room.
Good. Close. Nearly. Let's break it down even more. Room. Room.
Room. Room.
Room.
Room.
Good. Well done. So I'm trying to get you to stop. This is really, I know this is quite long-winded and convoluted, but I'm trying to get you to stop the sound as you drop the corners of your mouth in. Rest room.
Rest room.
Good. As well, I keep saying it different every time, but I think it's because I'm trying to get you to lift more and it's making me say trum. But let's go rest room.
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 Yeah, almost like if we were doing it in like counts, it's like a one smile release, a rest up and down, a rest room. Yeah.
Rest room.
Rest
It
room.
sounds like I lift the corners of my lips up at the wrong moment.
I think you are, but that's fine because I think it's really confusing what I'm trying to get you to do. So again, let's practice. What I'd say to do is practice. Let's just say room for now. Let's make it even. Let's just use that whole word. Room.
Room.
Yeah, almost like it's room. Room.
Room.
Yeah, so like that release is like a silent beat in the rhythm. Da da da. Room.
Room.
Yeah. And now let's try and take away the m sound and just make it silent, like a silent release. Room.
Room.
Good. Room.
Room.
Excellent. Room.
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 Good. Now release the a little bit more for me. Room.
Room.
Excellent. Well done. Rest room.
Rest room.
Yay!
We've
Well,
done
you
that,
did it!
finally.
Well done. Well, you did it a little bit before, but I was trying to make you more mindful of what you were doing. Well,
But I'm not sure I will ever repeat it like that.
yes, you will. Don't be daft. That was really, really good. Well done. Give me cheers as well. Let's just do cheers quickly as well.
Cheers.
Good. So cheers.
Cheers. Again, this R sound.
Yeah, so it's similar, isn't it,
intervenes.
everyone? To the near, cheers. No, cheers, cheers,
Cheers.
cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Good. I will give you more permission to cheer. Can you see how I'm you're seeing all my teeth? Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, rather than cheers. We're not trying to do any of this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Don't be afraid to actually smile for me. Like you're toasting the birth of a new baby in this world. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, excellent. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, when you smile properly, you get it more. Smile more. No, really well.
Okay.
And again, it's not cheers. We're not coming back to a ch sound shape to make the cheers. We're just cheers. We keep it wide. Cheers, not cheers. Do you see?
Cheers.
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 Yeah, that's it. Cheers.
Every time I will pronounce it enthusiastically with a smile. Cheers.
You should. But that will make someone's day. When you're walking down the street and you just say cheers, they'll be like, oh, thanks. Well done. Let's leave it there. That was really good, Elena. Well done. That was really that took a lot of mind power from both of us there, and you did really, really well. I love it. Well done. Who hasn't been yet on one of the Anastasia? Igor's hand's still there. Anastasia, let's go.
It will be the first one, and I would like to be an A.
You are
So,
an A.
okay.
Excellent. Let's do it.
Good morning. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Very well, thank you. Shall we get started?
Lovely. Well done. Could we do it one more time?
Good
One more time.
morning. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Very, very well. Very well, thank you. Shall we get started?
Yes, let's get started. Well done. Lovely job. Yes, that W which you tripped up then and you stopped yourself. We need to make it not well, very well, very well. Wah wah wah. Wah. Can you give me a wah wah wah?
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. Careful it's not becoming a v. We want to make sure the teeth aren't doing anything. It's just the lips. Wah wah.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. Can you feel the difference?
V and W. Yeah.
Excellent. So yeah, when we do the V, it's here, it's the teeth and the bottom lip. When we do the W, we're still sending the breath and the energy like behind the teeth, because we still need to make the there is a kind of vibration sound. Can you hear that? Especially when it's got a vowel sound following it. Well, we still need to get the airflow there, but we need to not make the lips engage with the teeth as we would on a V sound. So just make sure you're sending the air behind the lips and not behind the teeth and the bottom lip to make the V. So let's just practice again. Let's just say, well, like, how are you? I'm well. Try that for me.
Well.
Better. Well done. Can I have, rather than a quick release of it, can we just stick with the W a little bit longer? Well, like we're pondering something. Well, can we do that for me?
Well.
Good.
Well.
And can you, you're doing really well. Can I also have, rather than we're just jumping straight to the L, can we have a well? Can we make the air even longer as well? So we're just dragging it all out.
Well.
Yeah, good.
Well.
Yeah, I want to get your personality to come through a little bit more, and variation to come through a little bit. Both times we did it, it was quite which, you know, in professional settings we can be a little you know, how are you? Yes, I'm fine. How are you doing? Yes, I'm good. Like we do that sing-song stuff that I've talked about before. But for now, I'd actually really like, I think what would help you in particular, Anastasia, is learning to color it a little bit more. So it is a little bit more just varied. So that's why I was just trying to get you to go, well, just to play with it a little bit more. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let's have another go at it. Sorry, I just got a private message. Let me read that in a moment. Let's have another go at it. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong bit. There we go. How you say very well. Let's really, when we say very well, let's actually really answer that question with some thought and heart behind it. Even though we're in a professional setting, can I have it really true to you and how you're feeling in this moment? And let's imagine you are feeling exceptionally good today, Anastasia, yeah? Give it another go.
Good morning. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Very well, thank you. Shall we get started?
Yeah, good. Well done. Your pitch was even a little bit higher, but it felt really comfortable and like just really nice. So well done. Thank you so much. Shall we get started? Can I have, shall we get started?
Shall we get started?
Watch that W. Shall we get started?
Shall we get started?
One more time.
Shall we get started?
Good. Well done. Started.
Started.
So intonation, just a little thing for you here. Rather than shall we get started? Can you hear the pitch is a bit almost like flat or like minor in scale. I don't know if any of you are musical, but it's kind of like, rather than a happy tune, like da 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 da. It's like da 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 da. It's kind of like sharp almost. Can you hear the difference? Yeah.
Mhm.
So rather than started like on a minor, like it's flat, can we try making it a bit started, more major in terms of scale? So shall we get started? Can you repeat that intonation for me? Just want to see if you can.
Shall we get started?
Good, better. Shall we get started? Da da, not da da.
Can you say it again?
Shall we get started?
Shall we get started?
Started.
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 Better. Good. So what you were giving me is started, started, but what I wanted to hear was started, started, a little bit lower. Could you see and hear the difference if I do that with my, yeah? So rather than like the interval being a little bit smaller, I wanted it bigger. So shall we get started?
Started.
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 Good. Well done. This is good. I'm really pushing you, Anastasia. This is just like, I'm trying to, we haven't really got to intonation yet, but I'm just trying to get you to think out the box a little bit with intonation. That was really good. Can we have started, not started? It is an id sound. So shall we get started?
Started.
There we are.
Started.
Started. That's it. Not started.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it says Ted. Can I have tid? Ted for tid. Tit for tat. Can I have that whole sentence again? Shall we get started?
Shall we get started?
Good. Watch that
Started.
W isn't a V. Try again for me. Shall we get started?
Shall we get started?
One more time.
Shall we get started?
Yeah, I think what's not helping you is that you're not making the lips rounded enough for the W. Shall we get started? Shall we, no, we.
Shall we get started?
Excellent. When you focus more on the W, your shall came to life even more as well. I think you've just got to practice using your lips a little bit more as an articulating muscle, especially these, well, yeah, with the lip rounding shape as well. Do you feel like you have a lot of jaw tension or anything usually, out of curiosity? No. Okay, great.
No.
That's a good sign then. So should. Yeah, I think practicing the pucker smiling a little bit more. I feel like I might have said that to you already before. I can't remember, but a little bit more of this shape, please. Wah. Very different to what you're doing there is very different to what I'm demonstrating. You're going wah. Look how round and tight my lips get. Wah. It's like I've got a straw.
Wah.
Yeah, there we go. I think it's down here that needs to wake up a little bit. So yeah, really, it's going to feel like hard work, Anastasia, but I really want you to get strength in your lips and practice. I want more duck pouting. I want more of this happening. Okay, so really give me these lovely lip rounds on your W's. But really, really good. Any questions? I'm aware we're running over. I want to get everyone in. No, not at all. Well done, darling. You did fantastically well. Who hasn't been yet? Violetta, have you done it yet?
No, I haven't been yet, but if we have no time, that's okay.
That's fine. Let's do you. What do you want to do?
Let's try the last one. It is quite interesting with intonations and all that stuff. So okay.
B or A?
B. First B, for example. Yep. Morning.
Morning. How are you?
Good. What can I get for you?
I'll have a black Americano, please.
Great. Take a seat. I'll bring it over.
Thank you. Where's your restroom, by the way?
Just through there.
Thank you. Well done. Lovely. How was that feeling?
Some sounds didn't go well, I suppose.
Okay.
In my head they were okay, but when I started pronouncing them, they
like,
disappeared.
Yeah. That's normal. That's good. Well done. I think the biggest thing I want to give you actually, Violetta, is intonation to work on. because it felt robotic actually, which it can be a robotic exchange. And don't get me wrong, I hear it all the time when I'm in like coffee shops. People are just like, I'll have this, thank you very much, da, 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 da. But actually, I think your person, like, I know you fairly well now through these workshops, like I feel like you would have a bit more color and texture in there vocally. So I would say, so for example, what was it? Morning, how are you? Good, what can I get for you? It was kind of almost monotonous like that. But let's imagine I am a customer you see all the time and we're actually on good terms, and I come in often and we have nice chats, and I know that your family are doing XYZ and that you're studying this and your part-time course and whatever. So let's give it another go. And can you fight the natural tendency you have to keep it monotonous for me?
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Morning.
Morning, how are you?
Good. What can I get for you?
I'll have a orange juice, please.
Great choice. Take a seat. I'll bring it over.
Fantastic. Cheers. Where's your restroom, please?
Just through there, over the corner.
Yeah. Great. Thank you. I forgot, but I come here all the time, so I don't know how I forgot. Anyway, good. Lovely. That was so good. Excellent. So again, so what I would say then, because you were trying to read the script and it was a script and you were doing it on book beautifully well, still try and keep it like we call it lifting it off the page when you're reading something, but you're trying to act like you're not reading it. Because when you just did that with lots of little improvs and flourishes that you gave me, it was so nice and natural. And I felt like your British accent was stronger, actually. It was much more natural. So well done. So your challenge actually is to, when you're practicing stuff like tongue twisters or whatever, try and keep that natural intonation variation in there as well, just to practice breaking it up and getting you not as monotonous. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's good.
Got it.
Yeah, good. Can I just quickly go over? Great. Take a seat. I'll bring it over. Can you say that for me?
Great. Take a seat. I'll bring it over.
Yeah. Seat, eat.
Seat. Mm-hmm. Take a seat.
It sounds like you're saying sit. Take a sit. I want more.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Seat, eat.
Take a seat.
Yeah, that's it. Can you hear and feel the difference?
Yes.
Yeah, so good. Let's try again. Great, take a seat.
Great, take a seat.
Change that intonation for me. Let's make it more British in intonation.
Okay. Great, take a seat.
Excellent. So do you see how that transformed, everyone? Great, take a seat. No, great, take a seat. One is more British than the other for sure, and it's nothing to do, well, I mean, it's something to do with articulation and everything, but it's more to do with personality and circumstance around what you're saying, I would say, and that makes it sound more British when you're having these conversations with people. So fantastic, really, really good. Have you got any questions? Is there any other bits that you're like?
No, I think I have no questions. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good. Well done. Yeah, really fantastic, Violetta. Lovely. Guys, that was amazeballs. I love you all and think you're all brilliant. Let's leave it there. What I'll do is I'm going to send, so I've got loads of these conversations that I've kind of like written out for everyone. I was going to put them all up, like I said, but what I'll do is I'll put them in the chat, and I'd just like you to, for this week, work on the tongue twisters for homework. But also, it's hard when you're on your own, but have a go at having these conversations maybe with yourself and giving yourself different circumstances, or maybe meeting up or Zooming each other and just doing these conversations, having these conversations, should I say, with each other, just to practice. Well, how would I say it if I'm feeling sad? How would I say it if I'm really angry, actually, that my train's delayed? How would I, really start building characters and your personalities around what you're saying a little bit more? Does that make sense? Just for fun. This is a creative, fun exploration, and it will help you find your true British accent. Lovely. Let's leave it there. Well done. You're all brilliant. Great focus. And I will see you very soon for another workshop.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Anyway. Bye, everyone. See you soon. Superstars. Oh. What did... Oh. Paulina left a comment. I'll just put it, but she sent it to me directly, not in the group. but I think she meant to say it. Oh, it's not. Anyway. And cut. Oh, Christ, what am I doing?